Chocolate man is back. I feel angry at myself. I feel pissed about the fact that I can't do some things. I seem to procrastinate on doing some things, and yeah, it really hurts me emotionally to just feel so bad about the fact that I'm not doing the things that I want to do. Well, I'm doing some things, but I'm not doing other things which are really. I've been having this task on my whiteboard for like 2 or 3 weeks and I haven't done it yet. I have to photograph all of the paintings and also film, like slowly film some of the paintings just like that, just so I have some interesting shots of the paintings. And I feel very bad about that. I also feel a bit weird and a bit angry at myself for the fact that I'm just judging people way too much and I am a bit harsh to them. Well, quite a bit harsh. And I'm not a nice person to them. I don't, well, I don't ask first. Like, I just presume that they want to be better. They want to become a better person. And I wake them up a bit by telling them, like, look, you're doing nothing. You should be doing something. And yeah, I just point at their wasted potential. And it's not a nice thing to do. And it doesn't really get me anything. So I shouldn't be doing it. But I can't help myself. I feel like it's one of the things that I do. It's also because I've woken up some people like that and now they are thriving. They are doing better than me. Like one of my exes, she was 24. She had a job, well, a part time job. And she finished university and master's. And she was still living with her parents and always complaining about it. And the main reason why I got her out of her parents' house was because she was complaining way too much about that. So basically, I made fun of her and then I found her a place to stay. And yeah, she stayed there for like 4 years and she completely changed. She became independent. She got better and better jobs. And yeah, she didn't really change all that much how I wanted, like being even more independent and being taking a lot more responsibility over her own life. But she was responsible enough. She got better jobs. And yeah, she started doing better and better than me at some points. So yeah, she really understood some things and really made the best out of the situations that she was in. She had highs, she had lows, but it didn't matter. She was out of the environment she didn't like anymore. And whenever I see someone who's older than her and still being a parasite, I go like, "Oh, you're a parasite." It's not funny at all, but I'm laughing because you're almost 30 and you are leeching off of your parents for everything. And you're not doing anything. You're not even like getting things out of like not even, you have no excuse whatsoever. You haven't done anything in the last 6 years since you finished university, and you didn't look for a job, you didn't want that, you didn't start a business, you didn't do anything. So what the hell is going on with your life? And yeah, I should stop that. I should stop telling people what to do. I should stop and just start doing my own things yet again. Just photographing the paintings, editing the courses, making YouTube videos, and all kinds of things that I should be doing, and I'm not. So instead of complaining about other people or telling them what to do, force of habit. What can I say? I'm an asshole. Oh no. Chocolate. So, yeah, other than that, I kind of got a bit more boundaries. Like, I used to help my friends a bit more. Now I don't. I try to avoid it as much as possible because I have other things to do. And even back in the day, back in my day, I used to help them even though I had a full schedule because I wanted to be a nice friend. But you can be a nice friend without helping them, like without doing like medial work that they need be done. Like, because they don't even respect you if you do those things, because they go like, oh, he's just that guy who's always doing things for me, things that I don't want to do. And they're not appreciative. They appreciate it in the moment, but they, like 3 weeks later, they just forget. Like, this is exactly what happened with a friend of mine who asked me earlier, like this week, like 3 days ago. He asked me like, can you do this for me? And I was like, no. Like, yeah, I was like, sure I can, but later at night, not in the morning, because he wanted in the morning. And I'm like, I can't. I have my mornings full. And by full, I mean I'm sleeping. And he was like, come on, can you do it in the morning? And I'm like, no, I can't do it in the morning. And I didn't accept it because last time I helped him like 3 weeks to a month ago. He forgot. He honestly forgot. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, bro. So that's how important that is for you. If I do it and everything is fine, you forget. But if I don't do it, you don't forget. Let's see. Like, why would people forget whenever you are doing good things for them and never forget whenever you are not doing them? Like, that'd be awful. So let's see. Does he remember the fact that I helped him or the fact that I didn't help him? And yeah, I just couldn't, because I wake up very, very late and I like to work and do things in the morning. I have to train Sophie, I have to work, I have to do some things. And I really couldn't put myself out there in that way. I really couldn't wake up in the morning and just go to his place to open the door for some people. I couldn't, and I don't want to. And it doesn't seem like I will ever get compensated for that through friendship. Like, friendship is not really that important to me in terms of this friendship. So, yeah, it's a fun thing to do, but I don't do it anymore. And yeah, I think I have changed quite a bit. I've noticed in the past that whenever I started to do a lot of things, I became a bit more of an asshole. And whenever my life was in shambles, I was the best person ever. and I would make excuses for other people so much more, and people would just love me for that. They would go like, "Oh yes, yes, I don't have the things that I want because life is bad, and I don't have the necessary resources to do the things that I want." And whenever I would make excuses for people, they would just like me so much. And now, and whenever I start to work and do things and not make excuses for myself, I become a bit more of an asshole and I don't make excuses for people. I jump straight to the point, and usually and I did, I lose friendships that way just because those friendships are making me a bit weaker, because those people are like always like asking me like, why are you working so much? If you're not getting any results, why are you? I don't need anyone to remind me something like that. So why would I be friends with someone who's like trying to stop me if I don't feel like I need to stop? If I don't feel like I'm hurting myself? If I actually feel like I'm happier now than I ever was, why would I need someone like that in my life? And I tell them like, look, I don't need you to tell me that. And they keep on continuing, and they jump to conclusions, and they get angry just because I told them in a bad way like, oh yo, stop telling me that, I don't want it. And they go, and then they start to take it personally, and after they take it personally, we have a bigger argument, and I go like, well, you did this, you did this, you did this, go out of my life. And yeah, I used to do that a bit more than now, but I haven't done it that much lately, just with one friend. But yeah, it's been a bit better. I need to photograph things. I need to work and make some money. Another beautiful day is over. At the middle of the day, I got very frustrated because a series of unfortunate events. It was like destiny was plotting against me, but then I started to laugh about it just because I wanted to buy like from four places something, well, different stuff, and I couldn't. At every step, I just got rejected. And I was like, "Oh my god, what's the coincidence on that? How can this be?" It's super crazy to just be able to see a series of unfortunate luck and be like, this is just coincidence. But it was just coincidence. What else could it be? Like destiny, destiny. It was so funny, but I got to really understand after those things happen. I was like, oh my God, I can laugh about it. I have such a great story to tell. And also, I can laugh about it. It was such an interesting way that all of these four coincidences in about 30 minutes, the same exact thing. I wanted to buy something, the POS didn't work, the card machine. I went to buy something to eat. I paid, and the guy said, "Oh, we don't have that anymore. You have to wait until the manager can open the till for me so I can give you the money back." And then I went to a grocery store, and the same thing happened. And then at another shop, I was like, "Do you have this?" "No, we don't." I was like, "Oh my God." But then I started laughing about it, and it was the irony and the amusement in the whole situation was absolutely amazing. I was like, Jesus, this is a wonderful day to just see the humor in coincidence. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.